Well, the kid didn't. Even though she cheated on him with his Walmart version and treated him like crap during their 13-year marriage, Remy is still upset with Papoose for moving on and is prepared to pop the question to his new partner, Clarissa Shields. Girl, please don't misunderstand. Papoose and Remy are still legally married, but the man left and went to bag himself because he could no longer put up with Remy's shoddy behavior. The new best friend he has is a champion. Clarissa Shields, dubbed the GOAT greatest of all time, woman, became the first woman to win the heavyweight title after defeating Daniel Perkchild in a boxing match. Remy is fed up with watching Pap transform from a flop rapper who was always out there fighting with everyone and their mother to a 4-time world champion and 5-time gold medalist. Talk about an improvement.
Perkins does have good power in that straight left hand, but she's a little slow to bring it back. She is looking to land that one big shot, but she knows Clarissa throws some eye-catching punches that are clearly going to get the attention. There it is, right there, over the top, and Perkins is hurt. Perkins is all over the place. No more friendship here. The moment is over.
As Clarissa made history, Pap was there to support her, sing her up to the platform, and express his pride in her to the world. One person commented, "I'm making Pap and Clarissa the new Black love couple during Black History Month. Say aye if you agree. This honestly looks like true Black love." Another person remarked, "The relationship between Pap and Rem never seemed to be balanced. It always felt that Pap was more interested in her and Rem was trying to regain the notoriety she had lost while inside. Up to half of the supporters have been detesting the two of them, but you know there will be haters. While one half of the internet favors the new Black love, the other half is griping about Papa's continued legal marriage and Clarissa's age gap. Although it appears that these two don't care, one person wrote that this isn't Black love because she's still seeing a legally married man with kids. She threw it in the dirt, but I'm talking about Clarissa out here saying how much she loves her partner and how much he supports her, just like he did for Remy."
That's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things I was like, I want to keep him on to myself. I didn't really, I don't mind people knowing that we're together and stuff, but I wanted to just, enjoy us together without the eyes of other people having to judge. People saying stuff like, well, I've heard a lot of good things, and because I can read too, but it's like some people say stuff like, oh, if I downgraded or if he downgraded or if he upgraded, and it's like, that's not what love is about, because I think we both feel like we both upgraded, but it's like, it's not about upgrading or downgrading, it's about being with somebody who you really care about, who you really love, Jack is like my best friend. I talk to him about everything, and when like the time is right, people want details of how long we've been together and stuff like that. Like, just wait on it. But it's clear to see that we do have a great connection, and he understands me.
Papoose was the epitome of a patient and loyal husband for many years. Even while Remy was in prison, he was there for her through it all. While she was there, they even got married over the phone, which is a level of commitment that is unusual in today's culture.
Papoose wanted to marry you?
After
you got sentenced, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it. And I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind. I could definitely say that. The love that we have for each other, even if we didn't get married, like I see him being the type of person that would have just been there for me. Like if we weren't together before I went, I'm sure I could have called him and he'd be like, "What do you need? All right, I got you. It's nothing." Because that's just the type of person that he is. If he deals with you whether you're a family or friend or whatever, he considers you that, he gonna go 150%. It's times when I'm like, why are you doing this?
And why are you, yeah.
Like, because it's not just me. Like, he goes extra hard for me, but he's like that with anyone that he loves.
Right.
The love tale between Rem and Baby Papa struck a chord with hip-hop and love fans worldwide after her debut in 2018. Since their daughter recalled, it was a miracle that they welcomed their first child together. After everything they had gone through, we all thought Remy and Papoose were keeping things quiet, but she proved it when she was seen having fun with Papoose's own friend, Easy the Block Captain, during a rap battle. Papoose went and knocked Easy out because he was so angry about it. Mackenzie was created through IVF. The Ease had a lot to say. Because the fight wasn't fair and square, he dubbed Papoose a coward. He claimed that while wearing a mask, Papoose knocked him unconscious from behind. Papo stated in a post that I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, which seems to indicate that's the end of it. Now that I had finally moved on, this was where Remy was. She's lying because she's upset. She refuses to get a divorce because I wouldn't lie and pretend I didn't knock this person out, even though I promised her we could do it like grown-ups. I still have. This chomp guy was in a fetal posture when I knocked him unconscious the last time I saw him. After waking him up, Remy took him home for 4 days. I took my daughter home with me. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife, not because he slept with her. Papoose won like Batman won big time, even though I know there shouldn't be winners or losers in this case. Lissa is taking advantage of him and putting him on show by promoting his talent and arranging for him to play in arenas that are completely packed. Every time the camera light hits the two of them on the basketball seats by the court, they glam and smile. You all know how quickly bad news spreads in Hollywood, so if he had cheated, you can bet your bottom dollar that we would have heard about it, because the streets would have been buzzing with someone who claims to be content and moved on from Remy. I know that some of you out there have definitely cheated on her during their relationship, especially when she was in prison. In addition to insulting Clarissa and making fun of her desire to attack her, Ma has been out here doing everything she can.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in certain situations, you could talk to a person, you express how you feel, they express how they feel, and y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. When it gets to the level, or when you deal with people that, like, sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck how you felt. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing?
What Clarissa said rather plainly that anyone who provokes it would be killed.
Really, like, boxer. I'm a trained so it'd be like, they be talking about this girl, and it's like, I don't do no 30-second fights. 30 seconds? Remember, that's out. Listen, you give me 3 minutes with any of them girls, it's gonna be bad. 2 minutes is gonna be bad. That's why I'd be like, what the hell they be talking about?
She challenged her to go out after Clarissa called her out, and if she really meant it, she posted cheese for her hubby. Clarissa states that she wants to take on Remy. Come get your whooped crash out now, you guys know, shouted Clarissa Shields. I'm sure that Remy isn't ready to return to prison, but she turned down the opportunity because it would have been the biggest blow to her life, or because her cheating self would have taken a Glock to a fistfight. Neither Clarissa nor Papoose is interested in Remy, who continues to act like a child and makes subtle barbs at the pair on social media by sharing screenshots that criticize Papoose. Fans aren't even angry about them talking about their marriage. However, since Remy Ma has been embarrassing Papo for over a year, I don't feel sorry for her. Anyway, Clarissa is a step up. Some think Remy is just trying to get back to paradise since he lost something good. A member wrote, Remy is not alone. There are a lot of women out here that suffer from the grass is greener on the other side syndrome. She easily rolled the dice and played the game, learning that not all fairy tales have a happy conclusion. Others are just glad that after Grammy's prolonged freedom, Papoose is at last getting the affection and respect he so richly deserves. And in spite of all these theatrics, she hasn't brought this man. Papoose, don't move. What are your thoughts on this, guys? He is currently rapping for an arena thanks to Clarissa Shields, and Remy is supposedly attempting to send obscene photographs to Papoose's direct messages. The man appears to be doing well with his new partner. But what if the reports are accurate and Clarissa is really a way for him to get over the heartache Remy gave him? Is there a possibility that he will go back to Remy? After all, she is the mother of his child. See what you think by continuing to read.